So I've got this friend group. We've all been friends for a pretty long time now. And one of them in particular, I've been friends with for like over a decade now. Like, it's crazy, but yeah, it's been over 10 years. And basically, when I was 16, a few years ago, when I turned 16, I got my driver's license. And this was huge, like, I can't even like imagine how like life is without your license. Like, it's actually so crazy. But yeah, so I would give this friend rides after school, like a lot, when I got my license, because he didn't have one, and he didn't have a car. I had a car, so it just worked out, and it was fun. But the first time when I was driving him to his house, I realized that I had never seen this dude's house before, like ever. So it was exciting, and I was excited. And basically, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yes. Yeah, so basically I pull up to his house for the first time, and I realized like it's a really cool looking house, and it's in like a pretty cool area with like a lot of like woods. So I'm like, dude, this is cool. How come I've never seen your house before? And he's like, I don't know. I just, because I've never invited you guys over. And I'm like, you gotta have us over sometime. And he's like, yeah, sure. Oh, rest in peace. So he actually winds up bringing me inside and showing me the house, and it's really cool. He's got it's like a unique house, and I liked that. I was like, dude, like, come on, you've been gatekeeping this from us the whole time. And he's like, yeah, I know. So, I thought it was awesome, right? But then he goes, yo, you want to see something really cool? I'm like, of course. So he brings me to the woods behind his house. And, I thought it was going to be like your standard, just regular woods. But it turns out, like, it's like a big, like, almost like a forest just behind this dude's house. And it was so sick. Like, there were, like, all these sorts of trails in the back. There was even this giant, like, ravine type thing. And you couldn't even see, like, where it ended. And it was sick. So I was like, dude, we gotta explore that. We gotta invite the rest of the guys over. And he's like, yeah, of course, dude, let's set up a time. So eventually, we tell the rest of the guys in our friend group, there's 5 of us total, and we just start hanging out there, dude. Like, we found a spot, it's like a 10-minute hike through the woods, and there's just like this kind of like open field, and it's like the perfect place just to like chill and have a fire, which is what we did, and it was great. So fast forward to this summer, about 2-3 months ago, we're like, yeah, let's go up there. Let's have a great time. Same old, same old. And so basically, we get like wood. We go to the store, buy some hot dogs, some marshmallows, the regular camping stuff. And yeah, I mean, we were just ready for a really fun night. So we start off, enter the woods. It's super dark. It's pretty late. And me and one of my friends actually decide that we wanted to explore the little ravine. So we go down there. The rest of the guys, they kind of wander off. We didn't expect them to wait for us up there. So we go down there. It's really, really cool. It's like the first time we actually deeply explored most of it. And it just keeps going down. Like, when you think it's just going to stop, it just goes down even further, it's sick. And so we eventually hit this point where it's like super high of a drop that, like, if you make it down there, you're probably not going to be able to get back up. So we start like throwing rocks down there, just to test it out, see how high it is. And it's just like way too high. Like, we're not going to be able to come back. So we're like, maybe another time. And then we start heading back up out of the ravine. And, of course, like expected, the rest of the friends had wandered off, presumably back up to the like plain area that we usually had the fires at. So we're like, all right, let's go find them. We didn't really know how to get there by memory, so we had to do a lot of guessing, but we eventually figured it out. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Yeah, my bed's gone. I just gotta accept it. Oh shoot. Come on, dude. I'll do it myself. Uh-oh. Yeah, so me and my friend were walking around in the dark in those trails trying to find the rest of the guys. And we like all we have are these like, you know, the crappy phone flashlights. They're definitely not great in those dark woods. But it was better than nothing, right? So, yeah, we eventually do find the other guys up at the campsite as expected. And you know, we set up camp. We had these chairs with us. You know, those those like camping chairs. They go, yeah, I got them in the bag. They fold up. It's great. So we set those up. We got a speaker. We're listening to music. It's really it's a great time. No, there's no way. I don't get how people do that. So yeah, we're eating hot dogs, roasting some marshmallows. You know, the average camping experience. And we even brought a tent. You know, planning on sleeping there because you know why not? That can be fun. All right, this guy's really. Oh shoot. Oh, he lived? Okay. That's awkward. And yeah, so I mean, after a while of just hanging out and having fun, we realized that we didn't bring enough wood because the fire was starting to die down, and you know, we kind of ran out. So a couple of my buddies went to go get some more wood, and you know, the rest of us just chilled there. It's just so much fun being outdoors, listening to music with friends, dude. If you haven't done that, you gotta. It's still like a top one experience. You guys gotta try it. So our friends are taking a super long time to get this wood, right? So I say, all right, I'm gonna go help them out, because clearly, you know, they're struggling. And I get to like this like one trail, and these dudes are literally trying to pull like a tree out of the ground. Like, I don't know what was going through their heads. I'm so bad at this game. So yeah, I see these two dudes trying to rip a tree out of the ground. I mean, it was like a little, it was really skinny. So I mean, I guess I get where they're coming from here. But like, they would have been better off just like picking up sticks. And of course, we were super. How are you already here? Okay, that's what I like to see. But yeah, we were like really stupid, and we just didn't bring like any like knives or anything, which would have been super useful. So the three of us were literally just trying to rip this thing out of the ground. We were like twisting it and everything, and we do eventually get it, and we carry it back on our shoulders like we're some kind of like heroes providing for our village. And I mean, we kind of were, you know, we saved the fire. Dude, this is ridiculous. Like, you're burrowing like a... Oh, those building skills. Well, yeah, so we light the fire again, and it's great. It's going for like a few more hours. So it's like 1 or 2 in the morning at this point, and we're getting really tired. We really didn't want to sleep there, so we were getting ready to leave. And we just hear like what sounds like a wolf, like just howling at like the moon or something. Like, it was definitely howling. We don't know at what, but we, you know, we're like, oh shoot, like, is that thing like near us? Because it sounded pretty close. And so we just, you know, we get quiet for a little bit, and eventually it stops. And you know, we're fine. We're like, all right, let's leave in like 10 minutes. But then we start hearing the noise again. But this time, it's like, if it sounds louder, like it's as if it's closer. And all of a sudden, we just hear that same like howling sound, but like multiplied by 20. Like, it sounds like there are 20 like wolves within like a 50-foot radius of us. And it was like, it literally sounded like it was like a concert of wolves just like yelling. Like, it was actually the craziest thing ever. So we wound up putting the fire out because, like, yeah, I mean, if there's something out there, we don't want it to see the smoke and like see that there's like people over there. And like we just get super quiet and listen. And this howling goes on for like 5 to 10 minutes. And we're just sitting there like waiting for it to be over because like the trail that we need to take to get out of there was like right next to where all the howling was going on. And so basically, yeah, we just sat there, you know, had to turn the music off, put the fire out, and eventually it stops, right? Oh, why'd you have to come in here and ruin my plan, dude? Alright, that worked out. So yeah, we decided to start heading back. But there's a problem. The flashlight we were using, like the good one, it died. So, you know, again, we were forced to use those crappy phone ones. But we do eventually find our way back. You know, we're unharmed, no wolves in our way. We actually figured that the noise was coyotes because that's a lot more common where I'm from. And I mean, it was near a neighborhood. I don't think there'd be wolves up there. But in the moment, we weren't really thinking rationally. I mean, we never truly figured out what they were or what they were howling at. Because, like, for there to be that many animals howling, like, it had to be, like, something crazy going on. 'Cause I don't know, I've just never heard anything like that. But yeah, now I'm gonna win this game of Bed Wars because I'm the GOAT. Come here. Come here, buddy. I hate this game. Dude, this video took forever to record. Because, like, you know, my computer, it was running completely fine. And then as soon as I open up OBS, it just starts to lag, and I can't record. And it's like, my computer, it just can't visualize the concept of running more than one program at once, I guess. Which sucks. The Ethernet cable just like doesn't work with my PC anymore. I don't know why. It's been like this for a while now. I've just kind of dealt with it. I mean, if I got any tech whizzes in the comments that can help me out, that'd be actually much appreciated. But oh, yeah, I'm not ready to take this fight. Oh, put that in my highlight reel. That was insane. Alright, well, I'm clearly the better bowman. God, this is just stretching out, dude. Pause. Oh my god, like, why would I pause there? Why do I not just run? Well, that's, well, GG. That was definitely one of the games of all time.